Well, greetings. We're now live. Oh,
Hello, everybody.
how did that happen?
I don't know. We finally did it.
Yes.
We're still learning, so sorry for the few seconds late.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we are live.
are we live? Can you let us know if we are live? If you can see the picture and if you can hear, okay.
Yeah, it's a test. So right. So Caroline, what we're struggling with the technology, but we're doing quite well with the animals.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, this is a learning curve, isn't it?
It is. Yes.
We've been doing pretty well so far, and it will get better and better. Oh,
Oh.
hello.
Oh, good, Sarah. Good to see you. Right. Yeah, we're not quite understanding. We've put the schedule to go live, but it didn't seem to work how we wanted it to work, which is quite strange. But we're going well. So yeah, thank you very much. So Caroline's going to do a little bit of talking while I do a little bit of playing with the software, so I can get it set up quite well.
Absolutely. So it's been a very good day, actually a very good weekend, I have to say. And it's not finished because it's bank holiday weekend. So we've got some other things coming up for you. But it's been very interesting. I absolutely loved the rush hour from yesterday and the rush hour from today. And I love every rush hour, but some of them kind of stick in your mind a bit more. So I have to say that these last 2 days, that was wow.
It was, yeah, and I think having Bumblebee there has made it. Any thing missing at the moment is Cuthbert. Now Cuthbert is still a bit poor under the weather, but doing okay. Owen's been with him today, and he's picking up a fair bit. So he'll be in the rush hour, but probably about another week, 2 weeks before Cuthbert comes back to the rush hour. So we're keeping him in his own little room.
What we want to make sure is that he's strong enough. If he's specced on, he will be able to actually maintain the pecking order. So this is why, like, even if in a week we feel that he's good to go, we might wait a little bit more just to make sure.
Yes, yeah, so we have to. So I said, we're sort of experimenting now with YouTube. We want to do more YouTube. We're making a special video about. What are we making about?
We're making a special video about the behind the scene of the rush hour, because there is actually a lot going on, a lot of preparation. And so that's what we are doing at present. It's going to be a high resolution one. And this is for YouTube. So we are working on Premiere Pro and all these editing software now and things like that, which is quite nice. I love it.
I know it's weird to actually be on the other side of the camera. I know I do the chatty farmer, but it's a bit like, oh my goodness, people can see me.
You're good on cameras.
Well, I need to brush my hair.
You're okay.
So if you've got any questions to ask them, please ask away.
Yeah, please.
We're going to show you our little Benedict in a moment.
Yeah.
Benedict's this is the cabin. It's a bit quite warm here today, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's been warmer some days, but the cabin gets very cold in the winter and very hot in the summer.
I know it's been quite blustery today, but it's a bit bright in here. So you'll see behind Caroline, there's a sort of a map. You can't see it too well because the sun's a map of the world. Yeah.
This was our thumbnail. So what we do is where we have fans, we actually put a pin on. So
that's it. So please let us know where you are watching this,
and we will
put a pin in you. Imagine, ouch! I thought I'd been there. Pushing Caroline, you just put a pin in the map. So we were in this cabin. Now, one of the reasons we want to use YouTube is because we want to start showing off our visit cards. Now, we've been working. Well, I've been working about 38, 39. 200 years on the pack of cards, and these are a bit like playing cards, but they're more inspirational cards with pictures of our animals on. And so next week we will do a live announcement and show you the cards for the first time. Yes,
you can't wait. It's been a long time.
Hello, Cara.
Hello, Cara. Yeah, Cara can tell. Cara, did the visit card start before you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me. I will grab a little one.
So yeah, so we're in the cabin here. So we got the visit cards in there. So my daughter's online at the moment, and Cara's been helping us a huge amount. So we finally got them to the printers. We will show them next week, and we will be able to be the first people to see it. And I think YouTube is probably the best place to go.
Hello,
Hey, Benedict, a question. Am I on camera? Yeah. This is Benedict, the little gosling, who is 3 days old now.
We introduced Benedict to you on YouTube yesterday, 2 days old. He hasn't changed much, but he will grow very fast. So we are here in the cabin with Chris and I, Benedict, and Giggle is down there as well.
So we're hoping with this software, and see we're working on it, is a bit by bit. Is that
say hello to everybody?
Hello, everybody. That we can not only show you our cabin, but we'll be able to go live around the farm. So we're setting up cameras around the farm, so we can go live to Cuthbert. So Cuthbert could be doing a little bit on here. We can play pre-recorded videos as well. So there's a lot we can actually do on YouTube that we can't do on Twitter, and Facebook and Instagram. So we'll see how that's all going to go. So I'm just putting the stream round on the internet.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Heidi. And it's been brilliant. The people, you in particular, are really our inspiration, because it is difficult. Because as you know, I get up at 4 o'clock every day, and Cara's up early in the morning with Casey, and Caroline's up early, and Ellie's always up early, and it's every day. We don't get a rest.
No, well, you have to feed the animal and take care of the farm every single day. The shout out arrived every single day, and we've got so much work that having a day off is just what's a day off anyway?
Well, a day off will be a day with the animals. So we don't really get a day off. We love our animals, and
yes.
It's been a bit difficult. Last night we were so lucky, but there's a fox that broke his way into the barn. Now we do secure the barn, as you can imagine, but Trigger was out with Marlene, and Trigger decided that he wanted to come in last night. So Trigger, being Trigger, he can just push through the gate.
And he did.
And he left the gate open for a fox. But lucky enough, there was no damage done, because I was around to be able to stop that. But the fox was there, and he could have taken one of our hens or ducks or geese.
Yeah.
But we do lock them away, but you can never know what's going to happen. So it is 24/7, in it, Benedict. Now Benedict, as you know, is a little gosling. I was a bit confused initially when
he was born.
Yeah, because I thought it was a little duckling. Because we have some eggs, some duck's eggs, and we did put a couple of our own eggs in there. And this one of Owen's eggs. So we're pretty we're pretty sure that Cuthbert is the dad. So you're a mini Cuthbert. Who's Cuthbert?
You haven't, hasn't made Cuthbert or Owen really, because a lot of people ask us, why is it not with his mum? She's not interested. So we've got to take care of her or him. We don't know yet.
No.
We got to take care of the little one, because otherwise it's gonna get eaten or something like that. You never know.
But he's a real character.
No.
Is Giggle with us? Yeah, Giggle.
Yeah,
Giggle. But Giggle's a bit too big to pick up now. That's true, Judy. Yes. So, Donny, when will Giggle's chirp change? Well, it's probably about a couple of months, really. I love that lovely chirp. It's so good. Yeah, it was so lucky with the fox. My heart goes out. I don't sleep long anyway, but I'm always subconsciously, if I hear a noise and I wake up. But what you do, you could shoot a fox, and yes, it will get rid of that fox, but another one will come. So we try to manage it to make sure the animals are safe and they don't actually get into the pens.
We build gates and just make sure that everything is locked up.
But Friday night he was around at 7 o'clock in the evening, walking around the outside of our fields, not coming close. So myself and Caroline, we will literally be around at night anyway. So the foxes won't come. You got lots of rabbits out in the field, but
So the work start really early, but even like late in the evening, there is still, you still have your attention is out, hearing what's going on.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But this is a habit. You've been doing that for years and years, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I heard this morning about 5 o'clock. You might have had a email message come in, and I heard that from the other side of the house.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, my ears are so sensitive to the slightest sound, but I think that's because my eyesight is terrible. But every little noise I hear, and last night when we came out and doing the rounds, Caroline, I could hear this noise. I knew it was Lucy, and I knew Lucy was trapped.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I didn't pick it up actually.
A long way away, but Lucy had put her head through the stock wire. Why? I don't know. She's got like 17 acres of feed there, and so she was caught. But my ears picked it up, and we went and freed her with a little bit of a challenge. We got loads of wild rabbits around here. And we had myxomatosis
this morning. Yeah,
we'd have myxomatosis a couple of years ago. It did clear a lot of our rabbits out, but no, there's lots of rabbits. So we got like an old railway bank, which they stay in, but so plenty of food around. So yeah, it was. Oh, Benedict, why can't you stay that small? Now, Benedict, you might see later on, was helping me with the IT. Cara does a lot of our shout outs and a lot of our work, and we were just demonstrating the process. So when you send in a shout out through the website, it goes to Cara takes the information, she puts it into my diary, and she tries to organize it for me, so I know
it's easy in the morning.
But I then write them out because my memory is terrible. So I write them out on a piece of paper, which I can show you.
Yes, we got one of these here.
Yeah, I should have been a doctor because
it's can't read it. I don't know if you can.
It's reverse.
Benedict, we can't read that, can we?
But so I put my notes out. So as long as I'm out there, I got one hand holding my notes and one holding the camera. So, in touch wood, I've never failed with a rush hour.
No. If you forget to press the record button, or you open the door too quick, or there is only one go with the rush hour. So, and it's always been fine.
Yeah. We've got we've not had any. Our hygiene here is extreme. Any new animals come in, they go into a quarantine. We check them out. We check, obviously, as you know, the actual poo of the animals for any signs of virus. And again, we've not had any problems with viruses and for it to mutate. The mixing of the species, people say, is not ideal. But farmers have been doing it for years. Now, when I was young, and that's where I go back to sort of the 60s, is that all animals were mixed on a farm. I think the intensity of farming has caused the problems with the viruses that have gone around in some of the chickens.
I guess if the animals don't have the space that they should have, then the virus goes crazy.
In hygiene, clean water and pens and cleaning up behind them. It just makes sense. And I think, again, we haven't had no problem. Hello, Luke. Hello again.
Hello, Luke.
Yeah, Linda. Well, Caroline is a relation of ours, and came to see us. Well, I feel like years ago, but Caroline, as you know, is an artist, and came down to the farm one day and said, "Could she paint the farm animals?" And I initially said no because I didn't want the animals painted because I like the colours they were ready. But apparently, she was going to paint them on canvas, which was quite nice. And her art was amazing, and we sort of got on really well together. And she inspired me with the rush hours and a lot of the videos. So we became very sort of close as a working partner to capture the rush hour. And it was it was strange in some ways because Caroline came along before we became famous. I've been doing this for years. I've been talking, let my animals out for like
we
50
didn't have
years.
Much social media going on.
No,
or maybe Facebook, like everybody, isn't it? Yeah.
But it was quite nice. A lovely lady put us out there on social media, and and we sort of took off. Then it was unbelievable that one day we woke up and all of a sudden
everything went crazy.
Yes, and people wanted to talk to us, which was nice. We loved the idea the media wanted to talk to us, but it didn't bring money in, shall we say. It caused a lot of problems with the other students down as well. And we didn't want to turn the place over to social media because our main objective is to look after animals, but also look after young people and people who may be having some issues with well-being. Having the TV, we were offered TV rights. People want us on TV all around the world. We did American TV, German, and it came a bit too much, really. So we had to sort of step back from it. And with my daughter Caroline, and Ellie, we started to think what was good for the project. And especially with Caroline, with the social media filming, you need someone there because it is spontaneous. You go out, there's something happened, you pick up the camera. And like today, you might have seen Trigger. There's so much going on.
Well, I would say like all the offers that we had before with TV and all that, we were not quite ready. And there is a time for everything. We don't want to get overwhelmed. And we can't because the animals come first. If we're overwhelmed, we can't really take care of them that well. So this is very important. And things are growing nicely the pace we want. So
Caroline, when she was younger, she spent some of her childhood up on the farm and had some of her happy times when she was young on the farm. So she's got she'd ridden horses. She's always got her own cat and always had animals around her. And she's a natural with animals. So even though farming is not fully in her blood, I think there's probably going back in generations there are because she's such a natural with the animals. And she's not scared of hard work because it is hard work. We have to, as you probably see, what myself and Ellie and Cara and Casey gets up to. It is hard work, and Caroline will turn her hand to anything and everything. Thank you, Linda. So, well, Tyro, you're right on it. How dangerous, how Mason. What we're going to do now, I'm going to take my Gosling because this is my Gosling. And Caroline is going to show you our next big project. People have been asking about stories, and I'm always telling stories, as you can imagine. I've got lots of stories to tell about Cuthbert and Coco and Eli. And we're doing one about Ken the rooster. Now, Ken, you don't probably realise, but Ken was actually brought up with Cuthbert. And Ken was obviously hatched at the farm. His mother, a hen, hatched out 12, had 12 eggs. And one day I came into the yard and I saw the mother hen with 11 little chicks. And these little chicks were flying around the farm. But one little egg was left behind, but there was a little egg in there. So this little egg was there all by itself.
Yes.
And I put it into the incubator, and there we are, the little incubator in there.
He wasn't on his own.
So Caroline is doing the illustration. So I put the story down, recorded it down. Caroline is putting the illustration. So there you have the wonderful little Ken there with Cuthbert.
Yeah, so Ken snuggled up to Cuthbert. That's what you remember, isn't it?
Blue the duck.
Blue the duck.
And Peanut, the little pea chick. So the story, is based on the true life of the animals. So we received another illustration of Caroline.
Yeah, I won't show you everything, but yeah, there is quite a few illustrations for this book, and that is one of the cover. So I hope you can see it, but it's not too washed out or washed down. I don't know how you say it, but
So Caroline's been putting these illustrations together with our stories. Now, so we've got the stories. Oh, I've got so many stories.
Yeah, we got so many actually coming.
So these stories have been recorded. Caroline's doing the illustrations now, and we're going to be, we're going to be speaking to a company called Gleam.
We have spoken already to Gleam,
and they want to help us publish them.
Yes.
So I can just put them back to yourself. So so when you said about our stories, we got a cocoa story as well. That's good. Everybody put a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Dangerous. It's good advice. So I'm just gonna have a look through any messages there. So Caroline will carry on talking. And t-shirts, yes.
Yeah, so with this company there should be a development in the merchandising. So yes, t-shirt and things like that. So we already have some t-shirt actually Cara sourced, but so we want to get into it. It will come, and when it comes, it will be announced on our social media. So don't worry about it. It will be on the website, social media, and everything. But at present, we are looking to get the right thing and get. We need to get in tune with this company and happy with everything. But things after that are going to go really fast, I think.
Yes. But in between times, we have to look after the animals and ourselves.
Yes.
It's slowly, and we've worked hard, and we get the most pleasure out of sharing our animals with yourselves, and the feedback we get is immense. So we can't thank you enough for supporting us in so many ways, because it's long days. But I love my animals and I love my team, and I love to get the children back here soon as well, because the children is what the project is about. Because of lockdown, we don't have anybody here as such. We have a few people who might drop in some food, and thank you Sainsbury's locally, and to M&S, dropping the food. But we don't have anybody come in. We don't even see my grandchildren. We don't see our friends. And I've not really left the farm. Well, I left the farm a couple of times to go up the canal, but it's not a bad place to be locked in. There's 70 acres.
No, absolutely. Some people have it worse. I mean, imagine big cities and things like that. But it's it will get better.
So Cara's saying,
yes.
Do you have a favorite animal to illustrate?
Oh, there are animals that I feel more comfortable with, like it will flow. And I would say Trigger. Trigger
the pig.
Trigger is basically a bull. So,
Trigger is huge, and it's quite amusing. So
but it's just it's a question of just observing. Once I observe an animal, I can have it in 3D and turning it around in my head. It's almost like if you can imagine a 3D software where you have an animal and you turn it around and you move its legs and all that. I got that in my head, so that's why it's very easy for me to do illustration.
The sunflowers was a good question. We got some sunflowers coming up. We got some patches of sunflowers coming up, but in the last 3 weeks we've not really had any rain, so the ground is parched, and we've still got probably about an acre of sunflowers to put in.
I think it will rain soon, because you noticed something this morning.
Yeah, the wind was blowing. It was a bit of rain. We did have one shower today, but we're not getting enough. So I've not planted the sunflower. The ground's ready to go. If we plant the sunflowers in, and we got lots of sunflowers in, it would be a challenge. But the birds would be out there, the crows in particular, they'd be out hooking and taking all the sunflowers out. So we're going to be we're going to be planting them very soon. Carrot growing would be quite good. So what happens when the rain comes? A day beforehand, we will go out and put the sunflowers in. We will put straw over the top of the sunflower to try to stop the birds. And within a week, 10 days, so our sunflowers might be a bit late going in, but they will be flowering at the end of August into September.
It will be really nice.
Spectacular.
Yes.
We do have PayPal. Yeah, we do have a Cane Hill CC PayPal account, which people are very kindly making donations, and we have a patron site as well.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Cara. Yeah, Cara is only about 30 minutes away, but at the moment it feels like the other side of the world. So
I know.
we miss her coming down with Casey.
Definitely.
Yeah. So Casey misses coming down. Cara definitely misses coming down. We do a lot of FaceTime. We do a lot of catching up with Cara because she is our.
Yeah, that's every day.
Yeah. Cara writes some amazing blogs. If you haven't seen, gone to our website. She does some amazing blogs.
Yes, and Cara's got her own blog as well, which is amazing.
Yeah, so I got a brilliant team, and I'm lucky here. And we've got lovely neighbours. We've got Julia and Perry. There used to be 2 farms. I used to live in the big farmhouse with my dad many years ago. And it was a council farm. And when my dad retired, the council sold it off. But the farm house now has ended up a lovely couple, Julia and Perry. And they're in lockdown as such with us. They're not part of the farm. They support us in so many ways. Julia every day breaks up the bread and makes all the food up. That's good to get donated, so all the vegetables. And Perry will do collections for us and do a bit of fencing.
Yeah.
So we've got
the best neighbours.
Yeah.
Hello, Benedict.
Oh, well, thank you, Dangerous. You seem to have a brilliant knowledge about YouTube. We're learning YouTube. And
yeah. Thank you for any advice.
Yeah, we programmed to go live today, but I couldn't get the link that I wanted to go live. But anyway, we're there now. Cara needs to meet the kittens. Wild birds, yeah. And to be honest, I sort of encourage the wild birds the best I can. I don't like the seagulls coming in masses, but we get lots of birds. We got wild ducks in at the moment. We have obviously a lot of finches. I love goldfinches and bullfinches and chaffinches. Love robins. We got a lot of bird boxes around. Because we've got 70 acres, so we put bird boxes for owls and all sorts of birds there. So we really love the fact that wildlife seems to enjoy us as well. So going back to what we're doing here, apart from it's too windy outside.
Oh yeah, it's the sound would be the sound would be horrible.
I've got some software called Minicam. Now Minicam can be set up to stream various video sources. So the idea behind it is that hopefully by next week or soon we can have one camera out with Cuthbert, one camera out with say Trigger or with the emus, and then we can switch around live and you can see round the farm from here. So it's like a little studio. So it's a bit of the word is bodged. I don't know if people understand what a bodged job is, but obviously because the funding are limited, we're lucky that we got good Wi-Fi here and internet. It's been
we do the best with what we've got at present. So
with our phones and all other technology, we hope to be able to do some live broadcasting. So we could have one little camera just on our little Benedict there,
who's asleep.
You could watch. It could be called Sleep Cam. You could take it. Quish, did you mention my name? No, Quish. Could you have a camera on me? So we could have camera on the little chicks hatching. 24-hour webcam. That's what I'm trying to sort out.
We actually, it's funny. We've been talking about that for about a year. The 24-hour webcam.
Dangerous. We have to pick your brains at one time, and Dangerous, because obviously we're quite new to this. Good question, Linda. The animals instinctively know to go in at night because basically when it gets dark, instinctively they're going to go into roost. The chickens go into roost up on perches, and ducks come in on sea to find somewhere safe. So we don't have to do much running around. The most difficult ones, would you believe, are my runner ducks, especially Bean and his lady friends.
And knowing that runner ducks, they can't fly, so they are very vulnerable. If they don't get in, they are an easy prey for fox or badgers, aren't they?
Yeah, badgers can cause a lot of problems as well. They'll come run hunting for eggs or chicks or something like that. So, I stay around late at night and we round them all up. It's just unfortunate that last night that trigger decided to break the gate down. So tonight I will make sure the gate is unbreakable. So it's something that we've got to be prepared, because if you get rid of one fox, another one will come along.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah. So yeah, we're looking forward to our cars. We're looking forward to our Caroline's books and illustrations. And we do appreciate people making the donations through PayPal or requesting shout outs. It really makes us a lot.
It makes a huge difference to the project at present. So,
Cairo, I thought you said get a moose. We got a mouse. So I do. A moose would be quite interesting, I can imagine. A mouse. Well, Wilson will enjoy having a mouse. And the interesting thing mentioning that, our cats do not touch the ducklings or the little chicks.
Yes, that's true.
But a mouse, Wilson the other day was snuggled up to two little chicks. Because they've been brought up with them, they don't see them as food, thankfully.
Well, Wilson was with Benedict earlier in the barn.
Oh. Hello, Netherlands. Hello. Oh, it's good to know that we've got people around. So we're putting a map there. So if you let us know where we are,
yes,
we'll put a pin in the map behind us where Caroline is, and you'll be able to see.
No problem. Yes, please let us know.
Cosmic. Yeah, we're working on getting the cards into America as well, because
definitely.
Our American followers are amazing.
Yes.
America is amazing people, very supportive of the project, and been inspiring us. And we've heard some tales of people who really is engaged, and we've got a lot from us, being inspired by us. And
more than we thought. I mean, we have messages that are very, very touching.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got a big fan base in America. So hopefully, that's very good to hear. Integrating a cat with other animals basically is getting used to the smells, and obviously by having a cage or some sort of area where the cat can see and smell and the other animals can see. That's what I tend to do. We have, I must show you one day, we have these big cages made. They're secure around the bottom with wood, so nothing can poke their way through, but it's got wire so the animal can look out and smell and slowly get integrated with the other animals.
Yes, we do that usually with the small animals like ducklings.
Margaret, well, California, we love California. Maybe one day we'll come over to America. We always wanted to go to America. We're trying to find a project in America that we can sort of twin with, because I know there's some brilliant projects in America doing similar things. So yeah, we love America. We love the Netherlands. We love England, of course, and
we love people who follow us and appreciate what we do, to be very honest. That's what it is. I mean, wherever you are in the world, we got messages from everywhere, and it's just so amazing.
Oh, thank you, Linda. Oh. I can imagine, probably the frostbite, but it's being patient, really. You've got to wait for the hill, for the hot frostbite to hell. Yeah, I can imagine get bored, and then maybe you need to put a little screen in there so you can watch us. The little cat can watch us. We could do a special cat today.
Yes,
it is difficult integrating animals, and especially being traumatized, but they get there. Yeah, we have a emu called Rodney.
Yes,
Rodney is with Dell's a male emu. One's slightly darker than the other one.
They're both males, aren't they?
They're both males, but to tell them apart.
Yeah, Rodney. The top of the head of Rodney is slightly darker than Dell, so that's basically. If they're not looking at me, I don't know who they are.
No.
If they are, I know.
That's it.
So they're just so similar.
Oh. That's good. A lockdown from Sweden here. Oh. Yeah, the lockdown has been challenging for so many people. It's so difficult to see the world in a situation it is at the moment. People are scared to go and give someone else a hug or actually be anywhere being near them. Animals, we can hug you, can't we? Grace, I'm asleep. I don't need a hug at the moment. I just need to think nice dreams of carrots. You don't dream of carrots, are you? You're not being have a little Cuthbert.
No. Even Eagle doesn't like carrot yet.
No. So yeah, he will. So at the moment, little one's being fed on chick crumbs. So yeah, we've been talking for quite a long time now. So if there's any more questions, then please let us know. But we'll put out some information for next weekend in particular. We'll get some dates and we'll show you these cards I've been talking about forever.
Absolutely. So that's one of these merchandising that is, you're going to be very proud. I am too. I can't wait to have them and handle them.
The cards obviously feature the animals. My favourite animals: Cuthbert, Coco, Eli, Trigger, Marlene.
They're all different. They
Ken,
all have something to bring, isn't it?
Dottie or Midnight. Yeah, I know. Because we're in England, we're opening up bit by bit, but it's difficult. Like even go to the vets. We've got some cats that need to go into the vets, and it's very difficult at the moment. But little by little, things are changing. So we're hopefully we'll open up a bit. We've had a few volunteers in for one day just to help with the fence, and we want to be able to allow people to come back. Yeah, the Cuthbert is feeling okay. He's a very down. He'd gone for a moat, and he normally goes into this every year, but he got attacked by the other geese, which sort of knocked his confidence about a bit. So what we've done, we put him into his own pen with Owen, and he gets the best care of the feed. He's getting up and walking around a bit, but he's still a bit wobbly. But we don't want to take any chances. So he has all the food and drink he wants. Yeah, and he gets put away, locked away at night.
And you check him regularly as well to make sure that everything is fine. So
the lamb rush hour, well, that was lovely. No, we still possibly got some more lambs to come.
Yes.
Our Henry did not produce very well. He wasn't quite up to it, so we didn't have as many lambs as we normally have.
A bit disappointed in Henry.
Yeah, Henry, he's only a young lad anyway, so.
He arrived at the farm. He was 6 months old, I think. So that was very, very early.
So we basically not got all the lambs, but it was nice doing the rush hour because the lambs are still out in the field. They're all really grown up, and we'll make some videos of them soon. And they do come in occasionally, but they're too boisterous now to be in the rush hour. If they come running out, they'll do some damage to our little chicks. So yes, t-shirts, brilliant. There's a good point there. The other all animals, all birds do moat. At the end of the day, they do moat, and it does affect them in different ways. And normally, they might be a little bit lethargic, but they don't take it to heart. But I think Cuthbert is a bit extreme. He had the same problem last year. The other ones, well, you might have noticed on the rush hour this morning that the noisy geese, there's two of them who make a lot of noise, have been out of the rush hour now for nearly 2 months because they've been moating, they've been away, and they've not been coming out. This morning, after 2 months, they're now back. They're making a lot of noise. It's just a Cuthbert thing, I think. Hopefully, another few more weeks to be ready to come back for the rush hour. But we're not going to rush him. He's in a good place, and we got our little giggle, Caroline's giggle, to obviously.
He's getting used to the rush hour. Yeah, Cuthbert will come back, and but as I said before, we want to make sure that he is, 100% back to himself before actually coming out, because he will have to fight the pecking order for a little while, I think.
Very much so. Right, so we're going to be saying goodbye, and we've got to go and do the animal runs, check on Cuthbert, of course. Hopefully next time we do a live that we're a bit more organized and we can show you a little bit more through our cameras, and obviously show you our new cards and maybe tell you about a contract we might have with a book deal. And of course, more importantly, we'll be showing you little Benedict.
Yeah, and you will
The
see.
little kittens. I should show you the kittens next time.
Yes, and you will see how much Gosling can grow in just a week.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, very much. No, it grows nearly as fast as my belly.
I
True.
didn't say it, he did.
So thank you, everybody
Yeah, thank you so much.
for watching this. And obviously, we're going to do more on YouTube. We're getting the studio here or cabin set up, and hopefully we can bring you lots more education, smiles, and inspiration. So from little Benedict, well, goodbye, everybody.
Benedict.
Is it time to go? Can I miss anything? You slept through most of it.
Yeah.
Can I? Oh, Chris, you're boring. I'm not boring. Yes, you are. You're really, really boring. You go on and on and on.
Oh,
3 days
Benedict.
out. Too much chat.
Yeah, already really cheeky. Oh, what are we gonna do, Chris?
No, I don't know. Have a giggle.
Exactly.
Anyway, lots of love for myself.
And from me and from Benedict, you're getting up now.
I'm on. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna
I
fly.
won't blow you a kiss, but the intention is there.
Take care, everybody.
Au revoir.
Bye. Bye.